Well, you're going to the movies today with your best friend Booker. And once you get back out into the lobby, you can just click here to go in and take your seats. This first clip is just how stories are like dinosaurs, and you learn the parts of a story. So at the end, we can just figure out where these go, and we can click submit to see if we're right. I guess we're not right. So you have to listen closely to the beginning movie, and then we start the main attraction. And so we can just click here to watch the first part of the movie. Now if we need captions, we can pull these out. You have to right click and hold just to keep it there, because otherwise it jumps back. But in this way you can read too to kind of get the sense of the story. After the first part of the story, we find out that Booker was actually at the snack bar and he missed the whole beginning. So you can choose to say, sorry Booker, I can't tell you the beginning, the movie's starting again. Or you can actually go to this slide and we can decide, who the story is about, where they're happening, when. We can click submit, see if we're right. You can also say, okay, you know what, this story I don't think is about picking apples, so we can get rid of some choices here. And that helps us to figure out what the head of the story is and what the neck of the story is, what happens to get the story going. Click here to continue, and we're back at our movie. Now each movie clip, you can also pull out your captions, but they run into kind of a problem, and you have to decide what object the fairies need to solve that problem. So you pull this here, and if you click submit and get correct, that means you can continue. Let me just go to the end to show you what happens then. All right, so we're at the end of the story. I'm going to play the ending, and you can read it with the captions, but you can also find out at the end that, oh no, Booker fell asleep. He slept through the whole movie. What happened? Well, you can take your time and tell Booker what happened and retell the story, or just tell Booker you have to go and you can go back out to the lobby and head home. But if you do decide to help Booker out, to retell the story, we've got these little characters we can put in place. Cloudburst and the fairies, and you can just walk the fairies along and talk to the characters and retell the story using this map. And so what we can do is we can grab objects to kind of give to the different characters as we go and leave them there. Let's get the happy fairy over there, and we can switch these out for the fairies that have wands. And Booker says thanks for retelling me that story. That's actually a pretty good movie. Okay, then you can head back to the lobby and head home. Hope you had fun.